Hello, everybody. Delicious. I want out. I want out now. I want out now. Let me out. Let me out. Hello? Thank you. We have the rocket launcher now. It's actually a rocket pistol, which honestly is it's kind of cool. Uh, Accurately fired distress rockets, which make it a powerful and effective weapon. So yeah. I also feel like we have a lot more shotgun shells than we originally had coming into this section, which I am not going to complain about. But yeah, um, we're not exactly at the location we were last in.
Yeah. Aline, I gotta.
So there's, oh, you fucker. I keep forgetting about that jump scare. There is a mechanic that I. You bitch! How dare you hurt me in the cutscene? There's a mechanic I completely forgot about. You know, if I had to take a guess, okay, you know what? I have a fucking compass. So this is the north.
Aline?
Yes.
I reached the circle of stones. Abcanis Stellas. This is the place. I'm sure this is where I have to carry out the ritual. The only thing I'm missing is the direction.
Let me try and help you. Go to the North Stella and call me back if you find something carved into it.
I'm at the North Stella, and there's something carved into the top. A single mark.
Okay, that's exactly what I need.
Could you be a bit clearer?
I'd rather be sure for myself first. Go to the Southeast Stella and call me back.
This is north, so southeast would be this guy.
Aline, there are no marks on this stela.
Okay, West Stella.
Are we going to go on much longer like this?
Do you want to try out your incantation or not?
That's what I'm here for. West Stella, 3 marks.
Good. Let me explain. I think that each of the markings correspond to a number. I'm in front of this control board. My idea is, if I enter the numbers, what with this being a planetarium, it should logically give me a direction.
Hey, I trust you.
So, go to the Southwest Stella.
Okay.
Hey.
Southwest Stella, 1 mark.
Now we're getting somewhere. East Stella?
I'm at the East Stella, 2 marks. I'm starting to feel this isn't funny anymore.
Spoil sport, we're nearly there. Northeast Stella.
Nothing on the Northeast Stella.
Okay, and now back to the Southeast Stella.
What? I hope you're not pulling my leg here.
If you don't want my help anymore.
Okay, hey, don't get all touchy now. Southeast Stella, nothing, obviously.
Hang in there, Carnby. The southwest Stella, and it's over.
Southwest Stella, 1 mark.
Okay, like I said, it's over. Carnby, you'll never believe me.
But you know I believe every word you say.
If I didn't get this wrong, that circle of stones of yours just gave us today's date.
Uh-oh. That means...
That tonight's the night the gate
can be opened.
Carnby, I don't feel so good.
Now's not the time to give up. I still need a direction.
Wait, I'm entering the date into the control board. It's incredible. Okay, the planets are lining up.
Which way are they pointing?
Well, towards the east, I believe. Yes, that's it. Towards the east.
Thanks.
Don't you think we're in over our heads on this one?
I've got no idea. All I know is I want us to get out of here alive, and you've got my word, we're gonna do it.
I'd really love to believe you.
Sure. Oh god. Hang on.
I have always wondered about the circle of stones located in the moors. When I would ask Edenshaw about it, he always remained very vague. I now think it's some kind of ritual calendar used to determine various astronomical events. I have started building a planetarium that will be used in conjunction with the circle of stones. All this seems linked to the gate, to the opening of the gate, and to the ritual of the 7 statues. Edenshaw was very surprised. It seems he had not thought them related. I therefore talked him into performing the ritual of his ancestors. I know his weakness and how to use it. He wanted to convince me of his powers as a witch doctor. Even he acted out of pride. I recorded him while he spoke the sacred words of his tribe. He was standing before one of the steels, and the direction in which he pronounced the incantation seemed an important part of the ritual. But nothing happened. The time has not yet come, is what he said, justifying himself. I have always wondered about the circle
Oh my god.
located in the moor.
You're kidding me!
When I would ask Edenshaw about it, he always remained very vague. I now think it's some kind of ritual calendar used to determine various astronomical events.
I'm in
I have
hell.
started building a planetarium that will be used in conjunction with the circle of stones. All this seems linked to the gate, to the opening of the gate, and to the ritual of the 7 statues. Edenshaw was very surprised. It seems he had not thought them related. I therefore talked him into performing the ritual of his ancestors. I know his weakness and how to use it. He wanted to convince me of his powers as a witch doctor. Even he acted out of pride. I recorded him while he spoke the sacred words of his tribe. He was standing before one of the steels, and the direction in which he pronounced the incantation seemed an important part of the ritual. But nothing happened. The time has not yet come, is what he said, justifying himself.
Hmm.
Oh, Gulai.
I don't know. Okay, hang on. So he says... Hang on. Save state. What? Okay. What are the words? Because it's not letting me hear the cassette anymore. There we go.
Oh, Gulai, Hyper, Harness, Corona.
Hog. A stone steel. Abcanus statue representing a bull. Has an egg below it? Hmm. Okay. Wow. Okay. Hang on a minute. I have so many charms of saving.
Carnby,
Hello? Carnby. Blow it out your climb up the ladder. Alright, what was up here again? Well, a box of rockets. Which I will take, but... Okay. Let me out. Climb down the ladder. Okay. What the fuck? There's a plane! I want the plane. Oh. Wire cutters. A blue lens. Already seen this kind of lens. The blue light is used to detect very old traces of dry blood.
Johnson here. Come in. November. Johnson here. Come in. November. Johnson here. Come in. November 09er. Do you copy?
Hey! Where am I? Stop jerking around. Let me try and get you out of here.
My legs. The radio is dead.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be just fine.
But the plane's sinking.
I'm telling you, everything will be okay.
I don't want to die.
Hey, let go of me.
Don't leave me here. Please, I beg you.
I said let go of me.
Go on. I'll never make it.
Sure you will.
I'm telling you, I'll never make it. Just promise me one thing. When you see Johnson, tell him something for me. Tell him his cover is blown.
What the fuck? Oh god! How deep is that swamp? I'm standing in it! I'm standing in it! Oh my god! Help! Okay, we're going this way. Don't leave me here. I don't want to die. Ah, damn. Go on without me. What is that? Ah! I just got here. Leave me alone. Shit. Alright, what's the map say? It's a long straightaway to the chapel. You bitch. There's a saving thing here. You know what? I have so many saving things. I might as well use them. Might as well use another. No point in not using them at this point. There's a chapel right in front of me. It's a gate? Hey!
I'm warning you. I
won't hesitate to shoot.
Aline?
Carnby? You scared the daylights out of me. I almost shot you.
Do I detect a regret?
Stop kidding. Do you have the stone disc we talked about?
And what will you give me in exchange?
I see you're a real smooth talker, Carnby. Here, I found this. I have no idea what use it might be, but
That rings a bell. How are you getting on?
I recovered the tablets, and I've got 2 statues. How about you?
I'm still missing some things. You seem to have acquired a taste for our adventures.
Get real. I just want to get out of here.
And now?
Now, I have to go back to the fort.
Good luck.
You too, Carnby.
Okay. You took a seal. The Morton family seal, I assume. I guess this gate is locked. The other side of this gate is probably for Aline's story. Help? Okay. Door's locked with a chain. Pliers. Cut off the chain. Double door. Okay. I don't know why I'm having so much fun. Okay. Oh, damn. You don't look human. Either that or you're wearing a mask. To invoke Ga Elan, the summoner will choose a young virgin whose hair is neither too long nor too short, whose skin is neither too dark nor too fair, whose waist is neither too large nor too narrow, but whose voice, when she screams, is extremely high, like that of a falcon. He will starve her from the first moon preceding the summoning, but force her to drink large quantities of liquid to ensure that the flesh remains dry. He will take care to remove all trace of capillary growth growth other than that of the scalp. Then he will lead her naked to the altar. There he will invoke the names of the gods of darkness as he was taught. Then, once having opened the path with manipulations of the 3 sacred symbols, he decapitates the virgin with a single cut. Umbra magna est. Hmm. Symbols. First aid kit. Oh, hello? I see something right there. You cannot prevent me from my destiny. There we go. You know what? Traces of old blood. Blue lens set in metal, 2 clips on either side make it possible to attach to a cylindrical support. Hmm. What about this candle right here? Hmm. Wait a minute. Haha! There we go. Satan. How ominous. Really funny. Help. Okay. Oh. There's blood over here. Oh. Oh, another symbol. So I have to look for dried blood around areas. There's more blood this way. Hmm. Ah! Okay. More blood. Okay. What the hell is that noise? Help! Boom. What is this? What is this, like, music slash noise that the game is playing in my ears? I don't know what's happening. You little bitch. Okay, there's nothing here, and I can't go back any farther. So it's like we had a trident, we had a cross, or kind of an inverted cross, it looked like. Then we had a pentagram. Let's see if that's enough or if we need 4 symbols. It's usually 4 symbols, but it might be 3. Fuck you. Weird fetus monsters with feet. Bipedal creatures. Don't lightning strike me. Oh my god! Incredible sound design. You stop that. Okay. Back to the chapel. Back to the chapel. Oh my god! He threw me back into the loading zone! Incredible game design. Did that even hurt me? Did it happen so fast that I hit the loading zone before it even could calculate the damage done to me? Hang on. I'm holding the aim and fire button. Yeah. I can't believe this video game. The, like, unintentional comedy that is happening right now. Ooh, wow. Okay. Is there one at, like, the plane site? Oh, nope, that's it. They can't animate it, so they have to just look away from it and then show that it moved. Oh my god. Okay. This is, like, unintentionally the funniest game sometimes. The atmosphere of this game is incredible at times. But then at other times, it's just, like, the funniest thing in the world. I don't know what to think. What is that? Oh, hey. I have that. Huh. Okay. Like a locker of some kind. Might as well. Pretty sure I'm close to the end of the game. Might as well. And save again. We also have nowhere else to go, so... Hello? Can't touch a thing that very obviously looks like a 3D polygon. What is this? Are these cages for monsters? There was a thing about monster experimentation. And if they're afraid of daylight, then like putting sort of light around the cages would make sense for that. Oh, a charm of saving. I thought it... That did not look like a charm of saving from... Oh, just no map. That actually makes me unsettled. I hate when I don't have a map to get my bearings. Hmm. You already shown your light on him. He knows you're there.
Nervous system made up of a dark and shiny mass, about 15 inches long by 7 inches wide. Chaotic structure. React directly to white light, contracting like a pupil. I'm taking all the samples needed to carry out a biochemical analysis. I already believe it possible to assert that the main elements composing it are zinc and beryllium. As for the others, I'm mainly interested in their central crystalline structure. It's that structure that I need to extract and inject. Who goes there?
What do you have?
Alan, don't even think about it.
I could have gotten rid of you a dozen times at least, but I'd rather you have a taste of darkness while you're still alive. When my friends are done with you, your body will still come in handy for me.
You running? Oh my god.
You could answer when I call.
Aline, I just ran into Alan right in the middle of one of his macabre experiments. He was up to his elbows dissecting... I don't want to know what.
Horrible. But where are you?
In an underground laboratory. It looks as though Alan's experiments require quite a bit of material. And corpses.
Corpses? Human corpses?
I don't know. He hightailed it out of there and cut off the power supply. I'm stuck here in the dark.
I found a floor plan. I think it's the layout of the lab. Wait, there's an exit just next to the operating table.
Okay, on my way.
No, that's no good. Come back the way you came. No, that's no good.
What?
Come back the way you came.
This is the way I came.
Follow the wall. You can't miss it.
Are you talking about this door that he fucking locked?
The doorway's blocked with metal bars. Alan must have set off an automatic locking system.
I already knew this.
The plan includes the layout for all the lab's power cables. It must show where the locking mechanism is.
Thanks, Aline. You're a lifesaver.
Try not to make a habit out of it. Wait, I've got a problem.
What?
The locking mechanism is outside of the lab.
Aline, we have to find a solution. Maybe if I turn all these devices back on...
We could provoke an overload and free up the door.
Okay, let's try it. Where do I begin?
There are 2 tables with an experimental device on them. Follow the wall to the left of the door to find them.
Okay, it's a real house of horrors in here.
Oh my god! Pull the lever.
Okay, I'm turning on a kind of electric arc, but nothing's happening.
Wait, keep going with the other devices.
I hope at least this will be of some use.
Keep on going after you get past the table, and you'll hit the corridor. Go through the passage and head straight on down the corridor.
The cells corridor.
Anyway, the light switch is at the very end of it.
All right, I don't really have much choice.
Straight ahead, straight ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Stop that.
Straight ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Okay, I just lit a projector, but I didn't get any of the promised overload.
Have some patience.
I'd like to see you try it.
The light switch is in the side room. Go back the other way and turn right at the intersection. Then follow the corridor.
Stop turning my light off. Ah! Bitch.
Follow the wall. You can't miss it. Straight ahead, straight ahead.
Yeah, okay.
How does she know where I am? How does she know straight ahead, straight ahead?
Aline, you should see this. I don't even want to know what Alan... I just turned on some kind of laser beam. Okay, in theory, now's the time that something should happen. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna stay stuck here.
Hey.
That's it, it's working!
Okay. Take the door to your left and cross the laboratory to reach the exit.
Thanks a lot. On my way.
My patience has its limits. You promised me results, and I am still waiting for them. Your brother's escapades are of little interest to me. I agreed to take care of your family's considerable debts, and I granted you the loans you requested. I supplied you with all the raw materials you claim to have need of. Need I remind you that you are useful, but not indispensable? It would inconvenience me greatly to have to use, how shall I put it, more persuasive means to obtain the translation of the tablets and a copy of your brother's work notes. If I do not receive a reply to this letter, I will not hesitate to employ the necessary methods to achieve my ends. Christopher Lamb. Oh. With a double letter. My dear Alan, if you are reading this letter, it means that the curtain has gone down on my farce of life. You are still young, but I know you will understand. When I entrusted you with the statue and told you to talk about it to no one, I noticed the surprise in your expression. You must realize that this statue represents a great danger to the world of darkness. So that you shall never forget the dangers and the importance of our goal, I leave you this half of a photograph. You stand in front of the gate, and never forget that you are not alone. I'm confident that one day I am confident you will one day manage to translate the tablet's engravings. All the Mortons, except your father, have managed the task, even if you do not have the benefit of Deserto's help. I leave you with the huge responsibility of this choice. I'm far too much a coward. Go easy on your father and take care of your mother. Edenshaw is your only help now. Remember, he could also turn out to be your worst enemy. Farewell, your Grandpa Jeremy. Okay.
Carnby.
Yep. I love the sound of your voice.
Save the wisecracks for later. Where are you?
Thanks for your support. I've got 2 statues. And you?
Same. I also have 2 statues.
I
Hmm.
went by Alan Morton's lab, and I'm starting to get an idea of Lamb's goals.
And what about your friend?
Fisk? I don't think these scumbags even gave him a fighting chance.
You mean the Morton brothers?
No, I'm talking about Lamb and Johnson. Fisk probably never even set foot on this damn island.
So what are you going to do?
First of all, I'm gonna get us out of here. It seems that if I keep going, I should be able to reach the cellars beneath the manor.
When I was down there, I opened a trap that leads to the greenhouse.
Okay, thanks.
There's something under this island, and it's not happy. Ah! Spiderhead things falling from the sky! Keep going straight. Stop that. There's so many of them! You unlocked the door? What do you mean I unlocked the door? Back at the manor. See, I could have gotten the shotgun. Going back in. Give me a roundabout way back into the manor at the very fucking tail end. What's even the point? Other than, oh shit, I missed the shotgun. Now I'll have like 300 shotgun shells. Or maybe if I miss some statues, I can head back into the manor. But I feel like it's almost impossible to miss statues since I think the statues are on the main path. they have to take to even get out of the manor to begin with. Do you want to use the tape recorder? Sure.
Lamb, is that you?
Professor Morton, what a pleasure to hear from you.
Don't overdo it. Did you receive the documents?
Yes, and I wish to thank you for them. Say your brother's work has made great progress. His notes are extremely clear. I had the feeling I was reading a medical course for first-year students. However, I remain convinced that you could have sent me the contents of the writing tablet's translation a while back. You wouldn't have been trying my patience by any chance, would you?
Stop it. You sound like Alan. You've no idea what is going on here.
If I believe what is in your twin's notes, it must be close to hell, right? I sent you 2 of my best agents.
2 agents will never stand a chance. What we need is the entire army.
The army. The army? Don't get carried away now. You've managed perfectly well until now without my help. Right?
You are a downright bastard. Come get me out of here right now.
Mr. Morton, I do not think you understand me quite well. Thanks to your brother and yourself, I have made great headway. For me, the great day is drawing near. As of now, you are of no more use to me.
Lamb? Lamb!
LMAO, should have thought it through. Door seems sealed. Hmm. Help? Oh?
We have to. Quick! Alan is about to perform the ritual that opens the gate. I can feel it.
But can't you do something to stop him?
I am too old. I do not have...
Hey, don't quit on us now. We still need you. What are we supposed to do?
Recover the last statues and meet me in my people's sanctuary. That is where the gate is located. With some luck, we might get there before Alan does.
Why did you keep on working for the Mortons so long, without ever doing anything?
Have you never said to yourself, the time has not yet come? Well, that is what I told myself for 50 years. But now I know that my time has come.
What do you mean?
If Miss Cedrak is here, it is because some men meant her to be. You are here because a god meant you to be. Oh yes, I know, you came to Shadow Island for your friend. But think this over. You rushed here without even asking yourself any questions. To come here seemed self-evident. Fisk was nothing but the trigger, despite the deep friendship you had for him.
How do you know all this?
I too came here, Mr. Carnby, and since then, my dreams are like books in which the future is written. But not my future, yours.
Elaine? I met Edenshaw. We've got to find Alan.
I know. Is that all he said?
I have this funny feeling he knew all along that I'd come to him. I know this will sound strange, but I feel as though I'm linked to what's happening here.
Kinda like deja vu?
No, it's deeper than that, like shreds of some lost past.
Me, it's my whole past that's in shreds.
You've been speaking to Obed Morton.
Yes, and he's not my father. But let's say I expected as much.
Aline, you've lived your entire life not knowing who your father was. A few more months won't change anything. I swear, if we make it out of this alive, I'll handle your case. But let me say this, meetings like that are usually a big disappointment.
Alrighty. Woo! Hmm. Plain old packaging for gardening equipment. This is of no interest. Really? Is there just a ladder here? Climb the ladder. Hmm. Okay. What does that get me? Oh. A seal. Abkinus statue representing a bear. Hmm. So I have another seal. The only thing that I can think of is I can now go back through the laboratory. And there was another seal thing that I could use. Hmm. Alan Morton's seal. Hmm.
Aline? Oh, I see we both reached the same point.
We
Hey.
don't have much time. We gotta hurry. Or else our sacrifice will be useless.
Now you're talking like a native.
I feel like I've been entrusted with a mission.
Yeah, welcome to the club. There's a stela with some inscriptions over there. I'd like to know what it says. Follow me. So, can you transcribe it?
Wait. Yeah, I think I can. The gate is now before thee. The gate that holds the darkness back in the folds of the earth. Thou who are about to open it, thou must know that the night pushes the darkness back into these caves while the sun calls them out. Thus, if the gate is opened whilst the orb of day casts its first light, the darkness will spill out across the world, paving the way for its creatures, who will then roam the surface of the earth, feeding off the blood of all the children of light.
That doesn't sound good.
You can say that again.
That doesn't sound good.
I think these must be the 7 gods of light.
Yeah, and that guy in the middle. That's gotta be Hecatoncheires, the god of gods.
Hey, do you believe in that legend?
Hey, do you believe in this island?
Come on, let's hurry up.
Hey, we got an AI partner now. I think we're at the very end. I think it's time. A bridge. Hmm. Yo! Who's just giving me all these supplies? Excuse me? 5 charms of saving? Why? Why do I need so many saves? Am I not near the end of the game? Am I only at like the fucking halfway point? Why are they giving me so many fucking save points? A lightning gun. Handgun made by Jeremy Morton, generating a series of electrical arcs. Obviously, I need a specific device for power supply. Let's go ahead and equip this.
I'm begging you, Alan. You have no idea of the consequences of what you're about to do.
Edenshaw. For years now you've been watching me, expecting this moment, just so you could see if your powers of witchcraft were still alive. But it's too late. You should have come begging long ago. You and I know that today is the day, or the night, actually. You're shaking. Yet you're like all the others, fascinated. I realize that only my father was able to fight the madness that courses through all of the Mortons, and that is what killed him. I am the one who killed him. And you want me to give up now? I've spent my entire life waiting for this moment. I never cared for your human world. My research has paid off. I have created a new being, a being with no conscience, no feelings, no pain, a being who will know neither doubt nor hope. Soon my children shall rule the earth. And my brother, that coward, will be one of them. I know what this statue represents, and that is why I am taking it with me. You thought that by destroying my world, you'd fulfill your destiny? Don't expect me to let you have that happy end. Get out of my way. As for you, strangers, I know not what brought you here, but you too shall soon experience the taste of darkness and oblivion. Light has for too long ruled alone. It is time for darkness to spill out across the world. Bonadza ternas guru helie zair hekatonkires.
See, someone should have shot that man. Someone should have shot that man, but they didn't. Because they're all idiots. I got sucked in.
Aline?
Boy, am I happy to hear your voice.
Aline, I had a strange dream. It's the first time I ever remembered one of my dreams.
That means you're on the right track. Where are you?
On a rocky outcrop, above an abyss.
You were lucky. Whatever happens, we've got to get Alan's statue back before sunrise. Edenshaw told me that the waters of the springs had powers of healing. That's good news.
I also have healing kits still. Even better news. Okay, straight shot. Luminescent crystal. Your battery charger is reloaded. Really? Hang on. Nope. Okay. That looked like interesting, as if something I could read. Okay. Ooh. What's over here? This is how I get this guy. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ah. Ow. Oh. Go. Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
And now you die.
Alan, no! Don't! Aline?
Carnby?
Alan just tried to kill me.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Nor the last. I'm starting to believe in my guardian angel.
Don't you think it's more like the gods of light?
No doubt. No doubt at all.
Oh. What is this? I am nearly at the end. I no longer have the strength or energy to fight off their attacks. It's a miracle that I got this far. Where is Deserto? What is he doing? He can't be afraid, not now, not on the final day of reckoning. But I am a Morton after all, and a Morton always faces his destiny alone. Oh, Richard, oh, father, I hope I have not let you down. Of course, during the night, in my restless dreams, I heard their screaming, and I saw once again the fear gleaming in their eyes as we abandoned them to the creatures of the night. But we did it for the good of humanity, did we not, father? I'm a Morton. Already, Jeremy, my dear son, is discovering his destiny, even if he has reservations and hesitations. I, Archibald Morton, I was the first to cross the threshold. I alone have crossed into the world of darkness. I will die here, I am sure, but my glory will live on, like the glory of our name. Not far from here, I found an engraved stele. Here is the transcription. Our combat has only one possible outcome, the return of our mighty gods. Never believe, noble guardian, that you can vanquish the creatures of the night alone. Descend into the heart of their world, down to the mold of their creation, serves no purpose. It will only bring you a vain and inglorious death. The creatures ooze from their mold like blood from a wound, like water from its source. Their original form is a sticky black liquid, foul and reeking of soot and sulfur, impregnating every damp cavity that borders the lake of oblivion. There, little by little, this cursed seed metamorphosed into a hideous creature of the night. No man knows the force that reigns over the germination of these monstrosities. Only the gods of light know how to destroy them. This is why, O Guardian, your combat is infinite. Oh, come, creatures of the night. Come to me. I am ready for your deadly embrace. I am ready to join you, to love you. Come to me. Come. Looking like he couldn't have walked for long. Picked up an object. Photoelectric pulsar. Belonged to Archibald Morton. Oops. Cannot use here. there's nothing else here. Huh. Hmm. So now where? Oh. Climb down the rope. Huh. Okay.
Alan, no, wait! Ah, damn.
I don't need so many charms of saving. Please, I'm begging you. Yo. He comes. Just keep running.
If I had any time to spare, I'd congratulate you for your courage, but I'm running late. And it's also way too late for you, like for the others. Nothing can stop me now.
Look! Look what you did to your brother!
Obed? But...
His statue. Do we have the statue already? Actually, where did our other statues go? Okay. Which way do I go? Ah! Found from a natural source. The liquid looks like water, but it's phosphorescent. Fill the flask. Sure. Is it a full heal? Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. Whew.
Carnby? Johnson here.
What?
This is Johnson, Frederick Johnson.
But what the...
I've been listening in on your radio transmissions.
You damn... You better tell me what happened to Fisk, and I mean now.
I don't know for sure. I believe Lamb terminated him.
But what for?
Carnby, there's something you must know. I work, or actually I used to work, for the government. I was ordered to infiltrate Christopher Lamb's organization. But my boss was taken off the case. Someone double-crossed us, and my cover was blown.
Bullshit. Just tell me about Fisk.
I believe Lamb got rid of your friend because he knew too much about Shadow Island and the Mortons. You probably know that at one time Fisk was part of Bureau 713.
And you just let the bastard do it?
I didn't know what was going on, but even if I had, I couldn't have done a thing. Do you have the tablets?
Are you joking or are you just stupid? Don't tell me you didn't know Lamb has already retrieved the translation.
This is worse than I thought.
Just do your job and let me do mine. Over.
Why? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, just go this way. There's so much just walking down narrow corridors in this last half,
What do you want
or
now?
this last fourth.
I have to warn you that Lamb knows at least one more spot where another contact point.
Oh, great. He knows where the gates are and how to open them. But what's he after?
I don't know really. My mission was to find that out. I believe he wants to use the Mortons' work for his own benefit.
Come on, cut the crap. If you knew all that, why didn't you call me sooner?
I thought my cover was solid, but Lamb had me under surveillance. And when I tried to contact my boss...
Stop it. You're breaking my heart.
Listen, Carnby, I know I owe you one. Both you and Aline. I got in touch with a reliable friend of mine who runs a helicopter company. We'll fly in and pick you up in an hour or two. Can you hold on until then?
Oh, yeah. Over.
Hello? Please grab this. Thank you. He's floating in the air. They're floating in the air. They don't exist. Ah! He bit my ankle. He bit my ankle. He also bit my ankle. Bitch. Go. Where the fuck am I now? What the hell is this? Dead end? Dead end, I guess? Busted ladder. Okay, well, what the hell do I do now? Hello? Okay. Get off me. Okay, this is obviously how I progress. Just like, okay, we have this area right here. Okay. Where am I? Where am I? I'm getting sick.
Carnby, where are you?
I'm in a very large room with gigantic, ornate columns.
Then you're almost there. Hurry up.
So the game had a really cool, like, puzzle manner setup. It's very obviously kind of, well, I guess it can't even really be aping on Resident Evil because Alone in the Dark did it first, and technically Sweet Home did it first, and Sweet Home did it first than that. But most people probably didn't even know Sweet Home existed, at least at the time outside of Japan. Anyway, it had the mansion puzzle sequence, and now like the last 20% of the game is a linear action gauntlet where you basically just use the lightning gun and the photoelectric pulsar for the entire sequence. So it's literally just hold the button down. You don't even really have to aim like you do with some of the other guns. And the aiming is automatic anyway, but still, you don't even really have to aim still. And it's also a lot of exposition dumping. This is such a weird last portion of the game. How convenient of you. How convenient. I don't quite get the idea. Like, I guess it is kind of aping off of the original Alone in the Dark a little bit here, where the original Alone in the Dark had you start in the attic. And you had to do puzzles, but they were very obtuse puzzles. And then eventually you got to an underground portion. So, like, I guess it's kind of aping on that, where it's just like, oh, you had the manor, and now you have the underground portion. But, like, now game development is slightly easier, and we're working with better tools, so let's make the game even bigger. But it's just like, you didn't have to do it like you didn't have to. I think I see a statue there. Do I want to put this guy? No? Okay. Helmet? Cave in. Three busts of statues, 2 heads are missing. There's a statue. Whoa! Ow! Damn you! Oh, he didn't feel that one bit. Oh! What the fuck? Do I just have Native American clothes now? What happened? What happened to me? Do a backflip. Do a flip. Picked up an object. I love object. Probably another object somewhere that I need to find. Or is that the only object? Maybe it's only that one head. Climb the rope.
I have the statue.
Oh,
Colleen, over here. Everything's about to collapse. Run for it.
she has the other statue head. I wonder if she has to kill Obed.
I saw a helicopter on the west shore. You haven't a second to waste. Hurry, because the sun will be rising soon.
But, and you?
I can now fulfill my destiny, thanks to you. I am most grateful. Now go.
Come on, climb in. Well, you sure had that coming.
Mr. Fishburne, you are a geologist specializing in what scientists call plate tectonics. Could you tell us more about what happened?
Shadow Island was situated precisely on the crest of a minor fault line. This fault line suddenly spread by a dozen or so meters, and the island literally sank. Any other
Miss Wallace, you can send Fishburne his nice little reward.
Any chance that such a phenomenon might occur again?
So, the problem that I'm having... There's still one more playthrough we have to do. We're not done with the game yet. There's still one more. Little bit. Yeah! I should probably talk during this, because I have no idea if this music is going to copyright me or not. I don't care if it copyright claims me. It just can't strike me, because that would suck. Oh, trainees. Oh, look at that. Okay, I don't know why, just seeing trainees. This is obviously... I need to look up Dark Work. Hang on. Darkworks Games. An independent video game developer and technology company based in Paris, France. The company is known for its games including Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, and Cold Fear. The company employed more than 100 people, but in October of 2011, the studio was placed in compulsory liquidation and was closed. They created 1906 and Antarctic Odyssey. Notes, sales demo? I need to look this guy up. 1906 and Antarctic Odyssey in 1998 for the PS2. Canceled PS2 game. And then they made Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. A canceled Xbox game called the USS Antarctica. And then they made Cold Fear. And then they made the PS2 version of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. And then they made the game concept and research and development for I Am Alive. Under development by Darkworks from 2005 to 2009, with Ubisoft Shanghai eventually taking over and finishing the game. What? This is an incredibly interesting history for a developer. Also, I'm pretty sure Cold Fear is one of the games I've listed as a game that I will be playing in the near future. Hang on. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a bit from now, but yeah, it is. So, yeah, this is it's so interesting. honestly, playing this game just makes me want to play Alone in the Dark, or I'm sorry, playing this game makes me want to play Cold Fear like right now. I'm so interested. Because like that's their next game. There's a 4-year span. They tried to make a canceled game that almost seems to be a... This is so... The Dead Link. Oh, Deadworks game over. Only a week after being placed in receivership, closing its doors. Including... Darkworks started several prototypes, including that of Black Death, but none will go through with it. At the same time, the studio has invested heavily in R&D, in particular with the Playall engine and Trioviz. Fortunately, that was not enough to save the company. This is such an interesting developer. I'm kind of sad. I don't know. So this game is... It's not bad, but it's not good. It's a bit above average. If I had to say a score right now, it'd probably be like a 5.5 or a 6, something along those lines. Honestly, I think it's probably the best of the Alone in the Dark games. But for the most part, that's not really Alone in the Dark's problem. It was mainly a technology issue, where they had to make things very and weirdly complicated. But I would consider it the best of the Alone in the Dark games, because I think the technology eventually reached a point where I could enjoy it better. Because, I don't know, a lot of the almost adventure game, a DOS adventure game type thing, where it's just like none of the solutions make sense in my head. Some of them do, but not a lot of them. And also there's just a lot of death traps. So, considering this game does not have that, I like it a lot because of that. I think it's the best of the Alone in the Dark games so far. And I think this would have been a really good basis for a trilogy. The New Nightmare was supposed to be... The New Nightmare was supposed to be the start of a new Alone in the Dark trilogy. But the sales must not have been good. I also don't think the reviews were necessarily that good either. Honestly, I can understand why. Let's see. Yeah. Like, highest scores seem to be in the 8s. Meanwhile, lowest scores, there's a couple of 5s in there. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare was well received. The PlayStation and Dreamcast versions received generally favorable reviews, while the PC version received average reviews, according to review aggregation website Metacritic. Games Master gave the Game Boy Color version a 90%, and the Sunday Times gave it the reward of Game of the Week. According to Darkworks, The New Nightmare sold almost 1.4 million units by 2005. By 2005? So it took 4 years for 1.4 million copies? I don't know. X-Play gave the Dreamcast version 3 stars out of 5 and said, isn't really bad, however, it also isn't really new. It's just a shambling clone in step with the rest of the survival horror games. Perhaps its creators would have been better off evoking an old nightmare instead. Despite its faults, very few PC games provide these kinds of Lovecraftian thrills and chills. The new Nightmare suffices. If you haven't tried any other version, Dreamcast is definitely the way to go for this one. Computer Games Magazine nominated the new Nightmare as Best Adventure Game in 2001, but ultimately gave it to Myst. Of course they gave it to Myst. PlayStation version was released in May 2012 as a PS1 classic for the PlayStation Network. As of September 1st, it is also compatible with the PS Vita, but it's not compatible with the PSP due to porting issues. 2013, the Windows version was released on Steam. I actually looked that up. Apparently, that game does not really work anymore. The Game Boy Color version was later released on Nintendo Switch Online Service as one of the debut games for the Game Boy Color section. Oh yeah, I actually saw this when they announced that. And thought that was really, really interesting and weird. This is such an interesting game. The creature designs are really, really cool. There's obviously... Ooh, there was a prequel comic? Alone in the Dark, Life is a Hideous Thing. Published in France by Semic Comics in 2001. It was released in English in September of 2002. Huh. This is such an interesting game. I'm so sad that this did not become a trilogy, because I feel like if they had one more crack at it, it could have been better. Like the Resident Evil series. I think Resident Evil overall got it a lot better on its first try. But like, if Resident Evil stopped at just the first Resident Evil game and they never went back to it, or if they went to their original plans and made Resident Evil 2 like the last Resident Evil game, I don't think that would have had the lasting impact. If you just had one Resident Evil game, if you just had the original Resident Evil game and that was it, I don't think anybody would care. Because Resident Evil is very, very aged and has a lot of problems that were worked out in later games, in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, Code Veronica, the remakes, Zero. A lot of the kinks of the original Resident Evil got ironed out. I feel like for a developer's first game, basically, like they had like a demo of sorts. It was canceled, inevitably, but they had a demo for another game. But as their like first released game ever, this is great, honestly. I feel like it's easy to like kind of judge, but like, as far as I'm aware, this was a group of like new, or at least newer, game developers, and this was their first crack at not only a game, but a survival horror game, and this is what they came with. I think that's honestly incredible. I think horror games are one of the hardest genres you can make in video games, period, because a lot of things can go wrong. And if I'm being honest, things went wrong. But like, their first try, I think their first try was a really, really earnest and good attempt. And just nothing came of it. And they obviously thought that they would get at least one more chance, because it obviously seems like they were hooking for a sequel of some kind with this Christopher Lamb, I believe it was. This Christopher Lamb fellow. And I'm so... It's so interesting. I really, really want to take a look at Cold Fear. Because I feel like I remember Cold Fear. I feel like I've seen a couple of videos about Cold Fear. Cold Fear received mixed or average reviews. I feel like I have seen people talk about Cold Fear as a basically like a hidden gem or an unpolished masterpiece, that kind of thing. I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about Cold Fear in a good light in recent years, which makes me very interested to get to it eventually. Hang on, didn't Cold Fear come out on like Steam? Hang on. It did. Cold Fear. Very positive reviews. You might want to read the manual. Like the very second review is a widescreen / custom resolution fix. Limit FPS to 60 and you're good to go. Slav Jank from the Resident Evil 4 era. This isn't Slav Jank. I guess Slav Jank is more of almost like a genre rather than an accurate descriptor nowadays. Kind of like Western RPG and JRPG are more seen as descriptors rather than accurate descriptors in a way. But yeah, this is very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to playing Aline's playthrough to see how things are different. If these are like two almost completely different campaigns, I will genuinely be impressed. Once again, this game is like 6. But like just the earnestness of it almost is enough to... I don't know. I'll talk about it more as I replay the game, kind of replay, quote unquote, because I'm pretty sure Aline's playthrough, at least at the beginning, is going to be different. But yeah, when we get to that, I'll talk about it a bit more, because right now my thoughts are kind of incomplete because I haven't played everything yet. But this is so interesting. I feel bad. These guys only got 2 cracks at making a game, basically. Well, I guess kind of 3. But one of them was literally just a demake of a Ghost Recon game. That's not really fair to them. But yeah, I'm very interested to both play through Aline's playthrough as well as eventually Cold Fear in the future. But for right now, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching, especially if you got this far, and stick around, because there's a lot more to come.